So in this video, I see how much I can get done in the hour after the school run. We're heading to my mum's at 10 just to spend some time with her and chill in the garden, but I wanted to make use of the little time we had before then. The first thing on my list was watering the lawn, and can we all just appreciate how much my grass has grown in the last month? At the start of the year we had literally not one single shred of grass left. It was just a muddy square. We later found out it was because we had leather jacket grubs, and I've spoken about it a lot in some of my previous videos. And I'm just so pleased with how fast the lawn's growing since we started treating that. And I can't wait to show you the whole garden transformation once I've finished the video. But anyway, as I was saying at the start of the video, we're trying to get as much done as possible in an hour. But we're not going to beat ourselves up about it if we don't get all of our jobs done. For as long as I can remember, I've been an all or nothing kind of person. And before starting this account, if I knew I had to be somewhere in an hour, I would have left all of my jobs until after I got back. Because in my head, if I couldn't get everything done, there was no point in starting at all. And that's just silly, isn't it? But that's how some people's minds work. And I'm on a journey of trying to break some of these habits that don't serve me and don't serve my mental health. And that's one of them. So if watching a video where someone doesn't get all of the jobs done is going to trigger you in some way, I wouldn't suggest watching this video. This video is here to encourage people to just do what they can. Because at the end of the day, doing something, even if it's just one little thing, is better than doing nothing at all. And this little power hour took a massive dent out of my mental load. I thanked myself when I got back home, that's for sure. So I know I'm going to get comments on this video like I always do. The reason Charlie isn't helping out is because he's actually homesick from work. That's why he's sat in an Oodie in the middle of summer. As I always say, I know I'm not obligated to defend any aspect of my videos, but Charlie's a lovely, attentive, caring partner, and he does so much for us. Now you're probably wondering, Remy, why is there an incubator full of chicken eggs on your kitchen counter? And it's a long story. But basically, my granddad's been popping over every now and then with chicken eggs that his friend's given him from a farm. And me being me thought, ooh, I wonder if they're fertilised. Turns out, yes, they are. So now we're expecting chicks. Don't worry, they've all got homes lined up already. I wish we could keep them, but we really don't have room in our little garden for them. But maybe one day when we get a home of our own. It's my dream to have a garden filled with life, with ducks and chickens, and trees and flowers and berries. A garden that the bees and butterflies would love. But for now, I'm very content in our cosy little home. Here I'm just sticking a photo into my boss's leaving card. It's just a picture of the boys. Because in the 3 years she's worked with us, she has absolutely doted on all of the colleagues' little ones. And I'm so sad she's moving. Not the happiest, smiliest photo like we wanted. The sun was in their eyes and Ike wouldn't stop crying because he wanted to get out of the pushchair. But it's real life, isn't it? And sometimes that's just better. But as I was saying about my boss, she helped me so much when I was suffering with hyperemesis gravidarum. I needed a lot of time off work in those early months because I was so sick. And she was so understanding and caring. Whenever any of us had childcare issues, she was always there to help us out and sort it. Our store's so small, we're all like family there. And she'll be really, really missed. So at this point, I had about 10 minutes left before I had to go to my mum's. And I thought I'd try and get all the laundry folded. It is my absolute worst job. I hate it. It's so boring, so monotonous. And I'm a bugger for ignoring it and letting it all build up. So I thought, I'm not doing that today. I'm going to get it done. If you know me and you've watched a lot of my videos, you know that a lot of the time my laundry will end up on a pile in the floor. And that's another bad habit I'm trying my hardest to break. It doesn't help that we have too many clothes but not enough storage. And I keep promising a declutter video and it is coming soon. But things have been a bit waylaid due to my mental health. We lost our dog Onion in a really traumatic way a few weeks ago. And I'm not going to lie, a lot of the time I've found it hard to get up and do anything at all. So I'm just being gentle with myself and going with the flow. When I feel motivated and called to create, I'll make a video. But I haven't been putting any pressure on myself. I know it sounds silly, but I've been finding comfort in watching Come Dine With Me reruns on Netflix. It's just simple and wholesome. And we've cut to my mum's house and we're in the garden emptying the pond. As you saw, I almost finished folding the clothes, but not quite. And that's what I thought some people might find a bit triggering. My mum's emptying out the pond because it's become absolutely overrun with pondweed and it's starting to stink. The frogs weren't too thrilled, but it needed to be done. and me and Ike were just living our best lives surrounded by family. That's what makes my heart happy.